Hello, YouTube. My name is Rexmon of Rexmon Productions, and welcome to a very last minute, very impromptu recording of a game that traditionally I would do a live stream on. But for many reasons, I decided to do it as a recording. Excuse me, my allergies. And this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshef of Destruction. I have been stuck between a rock and a hard place with this story arc, and the last two streams I think that I've done for Chef of Destruction, we've been stuck at the Trial of Paradox, who, ironically enough, has been named Shimon, if that's how you pronounce it, in other games, but in this one he's called Paradox. Don't know why, he just is. Excuse me. And I have, after countless trials and failed on streaming, and after countless off-camera grinding, I have decided to take a leap of faith in one attempt of Paradox, and hopefully this is the recording that I managed to defeat Paradox by getting really lucky. And if that is the case, I wanted it to be on recording so I could post it later on my YouTube channel for all to see so that way nobody could say, hey, you didn't defeat Paradox for your gameplay view. Yes, I did. I just did it as a recording, not a live stream. Because reasons. So, without further ado, hopefully this is the time. Well, that's a little noisy in the background. I gotta turn down my TV. Hopefully this is the final trial against Paradox. What took you so long? Well, honestly, your congregation and this game and you are just way too over the top to your difficult and somewhat BS. How even you've passed the challenges so far along the way you have been given cards. Do you understand what they represent? I'm just gonna pretend that I do, even, well, the story progression you kind of learn. Good for you. Fine, then answer my question. Which card should come first? Kariba. Good, you seem to understand then. Which card should come last, or fifth, I think was the word. Dragon. Well done, you seem to really understand. Oh, I get it. The cards we received were in sequence. They were in order of their levels. Joy is clueless. Kariba's level 1, so it came first. Prince of Dragon came last because it's level 5. That's what we had to figure out, right, Rexmon? You still haven't passed all my tests. You claim to be a duelist, therefore we shall duel. And one of the many aspects about why Shimon, or Paradox as you call him in this game, when you lose, regardless of where your life's at after every match, and if you can't run back to HQ to recover your HP, good luck with that. I've had to run a very heavily experimental deck where I've now run 2 Goblin Secret Remedies and the red medicine spell card to recover HP. The problem is, you know, that sucks. I wish I had a light type. So, and how tragic that after, you know, losing Time Wizard, I top deck Baby Dragon. But what's annoying and difficult of the Trial of Paradox, you have, and I quote, 5 Stooges with only 3k life points, but very strong decks to deal with. Dear Lord, does Shimon or Paradox, does everything he runs have 16 plus? Because all of your goons only were packing 15, and so this insult to injury. Does he have trigger monster? Yeah, so just won't help me, the fact that I have a dark attribute. Huh. Well, I mean, I don't know, that might work, I might get lucky. Or does I have to clear the board first? I've also been trying to, like, sell cards for money, grind money for... Oh, wow, you level the lifetime. Yeah, Paradox is really difficult actually. All his monsters seem to have 1650 attack or higher. And with my deck, I mean, just his goons with 15k or so were difficult as it already was. And ow, my jaw went pop at the shock. Please please do not let him have removal spells, and please do not have water-based monsters. If he does not draw any water monsters, I just won. So far, so good. Trap hole. Are we gonna win this finally? I think we just won. We finally did it! I am so glad I recorded this. Baby Dragon, Time Wizard, going down swinging Joey Wheeler style for the KO with trap combos. Finally defeated Paradox. Interesting card. 250 though. I mean, good card. Cool. I haven't dueled for so long, my instincts are rusty. Dude, I had to defeat 5 goons who literally have 2 or 3 burn spells in their deck that roast you for anywhere from 1,000 to 200 based on how many cards are in my hand. Which is a difficult trial aspect of the Trial of Paradox. Making excuses. Get him, Joey! Roast that sucker! I will grant your wish. Pegasus is on his island. In all honesty, that is very, very obvious. Like, even Evil and Brainwashed, where would Pegasus be if not his private island that, honestly, I wonder what the size of the Duelist Kingdom Island that's Pegasus's private island, I mean. So many rich people in America and other parts of this world own private islands that make this the entire state of, I think, Rhode Island, or just any of the petite-sized states that make up the original 13 colonies of America look like freaking... look like tiny-ass land masses. I mean, seriously, that's just how you know you're rich, when you basically own your own private island far away from, like, America, like, at least 1,000 miles or 2,000 miles, to just basically borderline be your own freaking, I don't know, your own king of state, basically. Ah, but it's cloaked by a magical barrier, okay. I shall extinct... Damn, how strong is your magic? You're able to just say, go away, magical barrier. Interesting. That is all I can do to help you. I'm afraid the rest is entirely up to you. The hope of the world rests with you. Okay. He disappeared. What a strange old... I mean, Joey's was better, but like, Yugi go... Innocent little Yugi. Everybody's just roasting Paradise. Uh, the only place I am going is back to sweet home Domino City. Save and heal. Well, heal then save. But yeah, wow. Because honestly, like, I haven't actually been grinding religiously and strictly as I should have been and like to have. But, you know, on again, off again for like the last week or two, occasionally I would do some off-camera grinding to make my deck stronger, make some money, sell some cards for some money. Uh, but yeah, that was awesome. With like just, I think we started off that duel with 4,900 HP. And dear lord, we have such a dangerous back and forth, but thank God for my removals, thank God for my traps. I comboed Baby Dragon with Time Wizard to own the game, which was also a very difficult aspect because several of Paradox's goons, especially the last two, they actually have a lot of water monsters, which is really difficult to fight against, and I guess sadly, I never invested into electricity monsters recently. But wow, I pulled it off. Cause honestly, this is like completely spontaneous recording. Cause like I did so much grinding that I was like, how crazy would it be if I challenged Paradox, and I won. We must make our way to Pegasus Island. We must thwart Reshef the Dark Being. Well, let's real quick before this recording's over, because we're like 10 or 11 minutes into the recording. Let's just, for fun, hit up the shop, see if we finally can buy anything good to really spice up that deck of ours. Let's see, you think. I really want another Ancient Lamp, or like a third Trapmaster, because, card removal synergies and stuff like that to really take control of the game. And the problem with deck levels and the cost of a card to be in your deck is really annoying and aggravating and a very difficult aspect of what makes this game oh so difficult. Expensive in more ways than one. It's 200. Let's see if we have any bulk worth selling real quick. Like, it's really weird too, because like a lot of monsters that are in this video game are ritual monsters in the traditional TCG. Oh wow, I've got 2 of her. Become seller. Wow, 2 Celt. Right, because we win extra cards for the whole Trial of Paradox thing. I don't think I need 2 Celtic Guardians, so I'll sell the extra. Oh wow. Don't think I'll ever use them, but so yeah, let's sell the extras for the extra money. Nice. Okay, dragon. Alright. Hold on to that. Now, granted though, Fiend's Hand can be a good card, but the downside is, like, oh wow, I don't really think I need this many Time Wizards, so I'm just gonna sell the bulk Time Wizards, because, like, yeah. No, I'm holding. I want to try, just for the gimmick, if later down the road, if possible, to just, like, try to be more tribal specific with a, like, a offense, defense, turtle tactic, warrior-based deck. If I can ever, like, through the power of grinding and just procrastinating and all that, make my deck strong enough to house that many appropriate warriors and warrior-based synergy cards for extra power and stuff. Cause, like, I got 3 Kunai with Chain. Yeah, Bear Trap, I wouldn't expect Bear Trap to be a good trap card at this point in the game, because in most ways, like, against, Merrick and Odeon, it was like a dead card, because they had way too strong monsters, and Odeon was one of those players who got to start off the game with a field advantage, so cards like Bear Trap, ironically enough, could have been actually effective against Paradox's goons now in hindsight, and I'm actually disappointed that I didn't try that, but against Paradox it would not have been an effective trap, because everything Paradox was throwing was 1650, which is stronger than that. Widespread Ruin, we might be able to accommodate it, it's just more pricier than I would like. Torrential Tribute, again, very pricey card to try to put in your deck, but whatever. But yeah, we finally And honestly, I have not made it any further than where we are now. Like, yeah. Come on, Serenity, don't be mean to your big brother. But no, I have no knowledge or any expertise about anything else that happens in the game at this point. I'm probably in the final stretch. 270, because we did get some good XP points. Wait, did I say trunk? Yeah, I put it in the trunk. Wait, no, you don't want to buy type, you want to buy, I mean attack, you want to buy type. Still good, but now I'm actually gonna, I thought I had two. I was wrong, there was only one red medicine in my deck. Huh. And apparently I'm shocked because I only have two, acid trap holes, which are 70 in cost, though. Now I need 3 new cards to put in my deck, which I wouldn't mind the widespread ruin, but like I said, it's 100 points just to put in your deck, and I only have 116 points that I can invest into. So there's that caveat. I was planning to run this to experiment with some of my effect monsters, but I think now we should just take it out and replace it with something else. And that gives me a little more leg room. But the reality is I don't even know. But yeah, because like the card shop just ain't getting new material, and like I know people would like, well, why don't you try putting all those stronger monsters that you want? Because those stronger monsters cost a lot. And they take away room and resource for control. So I don't know. How much does that cost again? 15. So I guess I could try just for now. Where'd you go? What? Ooh. Then again, though, it's not as good. But it could say it's a little. Ooh. No, wait. Yeah, I flunked my math class. Oops. Yeah. Never liked using fake trap. I'd like to use the third and best can't even say. Well, actually, that does leave me leg room to put that back. Let's actually take out fake trap. Yeah, I don't need the fake trap. Let's actually instead, it's 10 points. I could have sworn I had a, wait, what's this? I'm not wasting. Now, this doesn't cost anything for your deck, and even though it's not a stop defense, it does let you see whatever your opponents try to hide behind. So, yeah. I will definitely start streaming again, Reshef of Destruction, on my next Saturday night stream. But, dear lord, was this an amazing, spontaneous miracle recording. So, hopefully, to whomever has seen my Reshef of Destruction streams in the past, I hope you all watch this recording, and, yeah, please stay tuned for future streams where I start resuming Reshef of Destruction again. I was so excited to start doing that again and progress with this game and actually finish it. And, yeah, as always, my name is Rexmon of Rexmon Productions. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.